There. We'll get the lights on now. Wakey, wakey, Judy. Come on, sweetheart. Don't make me do the Philip with the Aurora pucker up. Roger, don't ever kiss me on the lips again, please. What is it? Can you see I'm trying to get some sleep? I want to get ready for the lake. That's what I've been trying to tell you. We're going to the lake. Really? Yeah. And I'm sorry I disturbed you, and you're so cute when you sleep. And please don't call me cute. Heard that one before, except it's the other way around. Or really, what should I call you in return? A nurse? I don't get it. But you nursed me back up. Now come on, let's get ready. Let me just get my blue portable chart adapter. Your what? My blue charger. It helps me charge my iPhone whenever we go somewhere. Otherwise, if I get carried away, you know how it dies. I'm still new to this whole modern techno whiz things. It's called technology. You're good at steamers, trains, and lots of cabs and maybe telephones, but you're not good at laptops and iPhones. No, I don't think we had these kind of inventions back in the old days. Just steampunk stuff. I see. Now come on, get dressed. I'm already dressed. I can't take my suit off. Yeah, me neither. Only 'cause it's part of my how I get into character. I just wish I could get some shorts and a nice T-shirt. Yeah, don't worry. You'll be good as new one of these days. Now, come on. Well, here we are, Judy, the lake. That's really the lake from here? Yep. Looks like a beach to me. Well, they got some nice golden statues. That looks like Hercules. Except what? Where's his his logo on his belt? All I see is strange lion logos. Maybe it's not that kind of demigod of Olympics you're looking for. But at least he's not too Hawaiian. I saw piano once. What a lovely beach it is. It's still a lake, actually. I know, but isn't it perfect? If I only had my sunblock and my beach chair. I don't think it looks like everyone is permitted to enjoy the beach, especially when it's still a bit chilly here. Okay, maybe they got schools to go to and work to do, but that doesn't leave me out. And besides, it looks kind of filthy. Oh, look, a penguin. Where? Right there. I don't think it's a penguin. That looks more like what, a stork? Well, no. Let me just get my geography book. Maybe I can identify what kind of bird it is. Oh, shoot, I left it at home. Don't worry. For now on, we'll just call it the Mexican penguin raven. Roger, penguins don't fly. I know, but they can use jetpacks and hang gliders and maybe airplanes for an answer. Ha ha, very funny. Man, they got a lion on the shield. At least it's not a thrown rug or a thrown cape. Let's get down there and see what it is. Roger, stay back. What's wrong? Are you afraid of sharks? No, are you? Well, I am afraid of drowning because last time I swam with Nick, I almost drowned, but not before I got some evidence, which I thought Lionheart was the culprit. Yeah, but turns out he's just a suspect. I drowned too, except it was more like hiding. Well, really, where were you hiding from? The weasels, they tried to arrest me. Thought they want to kill you. They do. That thing hasn't gone anywhere. Ooh, and they got a white stork in there. I wonder if she's ever done delivering kids lately. Roger, there's no such thing as storks delivering babies. That's just baloney. Baloney? You mean it's just myth? Or fairy tale talk? Yes, it is. Oh, really? Where do babies really come from in your terms? Pregnancy? Oh, wait, that's... How do you get pregnancy? Well, if we were married, or if you and Jessica had groomed, I would say, yeah, that's disgusting. What kind of garbage wants to pull that one out? It's like you're in a toilet. Roger, what are you doing? Just playing chicken. I wouldn't do that. I don't like the red eye. Red eye? Yeah! Hope it's not doom. Just relax. It's probably just a different type of bird. Maybe we should just move along. Some swimming pool. That's a water fountain. Yeah, they got statues to play with, hang with. Let's see them. Hey, look at that fish right there. It's open. Too bad it's off limits because I almost thought you were gonna hop in there and disguise yourself as a mermaid. What do you think I am, King Neptune from that Pablo show? Actually, it's short film. I got a lot of boats to ride with. Actually, it's sail. And yet they don't have any googly eyes on it. Why you want those boats to have eyeballs for? They're not like Benny. I don't know what that says. I have no idea. Let's just take a good look around. Let's see, they got... What's wrong? I think I'm gonna be seasick. Let's see, they got steps right there. I'm guessing those are just for... Oh, and they got a rail. When did they have a deck right there? I have no idea. Psst, Roger, I see a statue right there. Where? Ooh, nice statue. I gotta take one good look at this. Let's go even further. All right. But I'm not comfortable with crowds because my confidence are getting lower. Roger, you say you want to be around people for those who need to know you. I do, but sometimes I'm a little stage fright. Yeah, me too. But I always overcome these stages. I see. Interesting architecture. Yeah, I see that. They even have a yellow flag. What's with these locks? I don't know, maybe they trap prisoners in here since they got this release lever. Oh, I see. I guess that's the end of the line. The line, really. They got more of these locks. Okay, let's just leave because I feel like I'm surrounded by crowds. Never mind your crowds, I feel seasick already. Really, what are you allergic to? Seafood? Is that true? Well, when you got germs all over me, I feel... Here, spit in this bag. Ugh. How do you non-tunes get used to it? A lot more than you can imagine. Sure, we should be walking here in the pier. I mean, in the beach. Of course, don't you just like feeling the sand beneath your toes? Well, for a moment, but doesn't feel kind of sandy, not when there's grass and weeds there. But I do like to feel the grass beneath my feet. Sure you do. Oh, look, I found some ice cream we can dessert tonight. Ice cream? Yeah. I can't see zoom in. I'm trying, but they got Mickey and Donald. But wait, where's Goofy? I don't know. I don't see him in my movie except maybe a clip of it. And they used to hang out with their alternate variants. Or really, what about Minnie? What variant did she teamed up with during their time? Oh, look, there's a statue. Oh, yeah, it's not too far behind. You're right. So it's not waste our time. But still, how come Nick's not on this picture? He's good at selling popsicles. I don't know, because he wasn't in my movie. No, it has to be years later. I don't think no one knows you anymore. Oh. Oh, wait, I almost forgot. What about Goofy? What did he hang out with? I told you he didn't. Oh, that's why he wasn't added. Only those who met get to be added. I see. Besides, what variants have you met so far and encountered? Well, for none, I would say Rapunzel, Baymax, and Wreck-It Ralph. And usually Moana, Elsa, Sven, and Anna. That's a lot of girls. No wonder why fans hate Disney, because it's too female. I'm a female. They hate me. No, they don't. I mean, most do. Why do they hate you all of a sudden? I don't know. They call me a knockoff, and others think that I'm replacing you just to get all the attention. But I don't want you to be my replacement. I want you to be my further inspirator. Well, that's the problem. I don't want to replace you. But let's enjoy ourselves. This is so beautiful. Yeah, you like the river, the lake. I can barely see the mountains on the other side. Yeah, you sure do. I wish Jessica and Nick were here to see this. That way we can have a nice reunion. Just predecessors with the successors. But I highly doubt it someday someone would want to make a movie or a short film or a show or just a commercial break about us. And yeah! What is it, Judy? That. Yikes, a mummy! Maybe we should keep going. I don't like dead animals. Yeah. And it's a lot of boats. At least none of them doesn't look kind of native making. Hey, Roger, look. What? It looks like some kind of Aztec native show. Oh yeah, I'd seen them do that all the time. Too bad they are not Peter Pan Indians. Or was it Neverland ones? I don't think they're from Neverland. This is it. They're about to make their move. I'm probably going to enjoy the show right there. So what really happens up there, let's just say for any scenario, all they do is just spin around in circles until one of them swings off. It's like you're on a swing set except without a playground. Only a much native way. Yeah, that. Now let's see what happens. Okay, they're twisting around. getting ready to assume the position. And the ropes, I think they're getting longer. Maybe they're waiting until they extend it. That way, once they're extended, they just jump off. I'm waiting, tapping my own foot just for them to jump off. Man, maybe they quit. They're feeling kind of shy. Roger, wait. Psh, ah! Careful with the straps. They're very vintage and irreplaceable. Sorry, it's just, look. Who brought in the wall crawler? At least he's not wearing blue clothing. And at least he's not someone named Morales. But let's see what happens. Maybe they're adding one last participant for there. Okay, that I gotta see. But still, I'm kind of nervous. Let's look at the statue and then we'll come back for the swing set. I'll keep an eye right there just in case. Sure you do. Now let's see. They got a lot of tooting sounds. Okay, this looks different. What do you mean? There's no deck there except on the other side. You mean there's no straight ahead? Nope. Oh, look, another stork, and yet she's not carrying a baby, or even her. Roger, the only babies they would be carrying are just fishes or sharks. Don't get me started with that little tunic, because that's kind of creepy. It's cute, actually. That looks like Jesus. Yeah, sure does. Have they jumped off the pole yet? Because they can't look like a Mexican flag any longer. What makes you think they'll create a flag? By pulling out their underwear for this, or t-shirts? Ew. No one wants to do that. Why? It's just worth it. Even I do it myself with my own clothes. Roger, you're disgusting when you use your overalls and your bow tie for an American flag. Oh, look, a flower. Care for some? Oh, Roger. Those flowers are really dying. It's definitely a lake, because oceans can't grow like that. No, they don't. Unfortunately. But let's keep going. That's some fish. A floor fish. Imagine I got my own statue right on the floor. Oh, really? I can hardly imagine you being famous. What's wrong? Oh, it's nothing. It's just that I wish someday they'll either do a sequel or do a theme park here in Mexico. They haven't done one for almost like a century, or for years. I don't know why they won't. Maybe it's because this place looks too apocalyptic. It's like there's been war going around here. Doesn't look like war any longer. It looks harmony. Just look above the adorable, happy people around this place. I can barely imagine. Hey, Roger, look. What? They're really swinging. It's about time. They're like spider people swinging down there. Imagine they'll do that for the movie one day. Well, they're not spider people, and they're definitely not ape men. Nope, there won't be. So anyway, help! Judy, hang on, I'll save you. Roger, I'm about to fall. Quick, give me your paw. Oh, great, now I'm falling. Just hang on. Thanks. Sorry about that. An accident, I know, but thanks for saving me back there. I almost drowned in the lake. Looks like we missed it. Yeah, all this distraction really costed me back there. Well, at least we get to see the swing show, and it'll take a while to rehearse it again. Roger, did you hear that? Hear what? I could have sworn I heard some kind of jaguar. That's just their whistles. They just do that to intimidate them. I didn't know they had a skateboard park right there, or even ramps. But I wouldn't call it a skate park. I would call it your own personal slide. Oh, really? A slide. I wish I brought my skateboard. Were you a teenager in high school? A little bit. That was during maybe serve and protect class, or was it a safety patrol? But you get my point. Oh, really? Just look at me. I'm sliding. Ta-da! You want to know another one? Well, it's a good slide. Roger, you do know this is a skateboard park, not a playground. Oh, it's a playground too. Watch this. Whee! Come on, it's fun. Okay, now you're starting to act like Dory, and I'm kind of Marlin to you. Oh, really? Well, let's see. Do you know anyone who plays skateboards? Well, one I do know, I don't speak that often, is just Max Goof. Max, you mean Goofy's son? Yeah, that kid is kind of stubborn and selfish and kind of overtyped. Yeah, but he's kind of a nice guy when you get to respect him. He just needs some time to rethink his life. So come on, you want to slide down? All right, fine. On a count of 3. 1, 2, slip. I don't think it's slide down. Unless you know a slippery one. Let's see. Which skateboard is more slippery? Ooh, how about this one? This one looks fun. Whee! So, Roger, that was awesome. Let's do that again. I can't help myself. Oh, now you're enthusiastic? Yes, this is fun. Forget skateboard. That's on the off list. Let's just slide. I forgot how much I love being a kid. Oh, really? If you were my kid, I'll be your grandpa to you. So let's slide. Whee! Oh, Roger, that was so much fun. I hope I didn't dirty your cottontail. Actually, you did. Oops, so sorry. Okay, you're now... don't worry, I'll just need a damp of water. But hey, it was fun while it lasted. Let's do something else fun. How about let's get some dessert, shall we? Okay. Let's check what's down the pier. Yeah, nice and carefully, because we don't want to alert Scuttle for this. Scuttle, that's a sweet name. I wish he was a kid, because sounds like you want to tickle him for that. That's the idea, because I don't know why they named him Scuttle, the seagull. You know who else has a name? Launch pad, the pelican. More like hybrid pelican, half man and half bird. So was Donald Scrooge. They got a nice lake here. Yeah, I try not getting myself dirty. Sure you want to go for a swim? I don't know, it's off limits. Yeah, I'm just kidding. You don't want to swim with me. Okay, this is what we saw at the zoo. Pollution. I hate it when this learning class is giving me a heads up. Why? But still, why do people dump junk here? Don't they realize who they're up against? They don't like following rules. They're just kids who like to get into mischief. I get into mischief too, except only a much panicky kind of way. Especially how Mammy Herman will try to crush me if anything happens to her son. Why does she hate you so much? And still, how come I can't see her face? Well, if you've seen cartoon shows with a cat and mouse, well, she's based on her. And nobody likes her, especially when she's not from America, but rather from Africa. Yeah, I get that. But still, how come Mother Herman hates you so much? She thinks I'm a failure, and she wants to strangle me, wants to send me to a science lab, and tries to cook rabbit stew for dinner and then banish me here in the forest so that way rabbit season starts today. Okay, that is illegal. Who wants to shoot rabbits in a national forest? Probably Mr. Baldy over here. At least he's not interested in shooting girl rabbits like you. Or really, tell me, what would this hunter such as Gaston and probably Clayton want to do to me? I don't know. Hunt for your feet if you were a female. Again, why does every guy want my feet for? I wish I wasn't a girl. If I was a boy named Judy, they wouldn't touch me. Yeah, and as for me, they'll just hunt me down for taxidermies. Only female rabbits carry good luck, while male rabbits like me, well, bad luck. All except for Skippy, for example. Skippy? I like his feet, especially he's cute. I see. But never mind that, let's just keep going. We got a lot of tours around this lake we need to see. Oh, too bad it isn't a sea. And yet I can still see a mountain right there on the other side. Just a small, teensy little one. Yeah, I see that. That's some big cathedral. Yes, I wonder if Quasimodo has any cousins living there. Definitely not gargoyles, but rather regular statues. At least those who need pants. You know what they say when you come to a church? Say sanctuary, sanctuary. Okay, cut that out. Sorry. That's some big church, but I don't think we're allowed to bring our cameras in. Why is that? They get a little bit offended. At least I'll be as quiet as a cricket or as a mouse if you like. Yes, and I want to be that mouse. Well, this isn't new. Nope. I mean new. What's the word? It's actually Pope. Sorry. I've been distracted lately. Well, I guess it's a good church we can look at. Yeah. Are you sure they're not offended? Not for a long time. Or at least the water fountain is very pretty right here. Yeah. You know, this church had a few small boxes inside there in that room. When did they had a bank full of money? I don't think that was a bank. Really? What was in there? A mausoleum. What's a mausoleum? Where they carry only... Seriously, why do parents have no protected guarantees? They can't just breathe it out without water forever. Or without food, they could have starved to death. Well, that's what happens when you're bad parenting. They don't raise them properly, then, well, they're in the small box. Gee, that's sad. Yeah. I feel kind of wet. That's because we're in the splash zone. But still, just to get the filth off. Since when you like taking a shower? Since I didn't, actually. I got this hose right there. Let's see what destination we're at. We're in El Camino del Natala. Natala. More like natural. But I guess I get the point here. So how do you enjoyed it? It's pretty good. Want to get something to eat? I'm hungry. Well, if they got carrot soup, I'm in. Or some radishes. But I don't want to eat rabbit stew, what they're cooking us. The only one who wants to make rabbit soup would just be the guy who tries to eat Sebastian. Yeah, what's his problem? Why he wants to have such a sense of killing vibes in it? Because he's psycho at the times. Yeah, poor Sebastian. No sign of Panchito or Joe anywhere. Jose, whatever. The only one who pronounced Joe would be Donald. Yeah, and that's how I like it, only because he has rookery vibes. And there's still no sign of that crazy llama emperor anywhere. Okay, first off, Cusco is actually Colombia or Portuguese. We're in Mexico, and I highly doubt there are any llamas around here. But I am kind of disgusted by Yzma. Yeah, she's kind of creepy, but I like her better when she's a kitty. Even though yeah, me too. I thought she was going to be some kind of big, ferocious jaguar. Because one of them looked like Baggy over here. Actually, it's pronounced Bagir. Not so loud. I don't have to cover my mouth. Now let's see. Roger, those things up there. Wow, they got a lot of hives around here. Are there any hornets or bees? I don't think those are made by bees or hornets. Not even a big black bee. That's a wasp, actually. Yeah, same thing. They're just made by people. I see. If they do, I don't want to get myself stinged. Whoa, that bird just flew past us. What kind of car is that? It looks almost like Benny. That's a quad or a doom buggy. Ooh, a doom buggy. 1000. I never seen these vehicles before. Well, they're good for mountain climbing and desert runs and all that kind of safari stuff. You should try it someday. Well, I'm not used to these kind of cars around here, but it does look kind of steampunk. Steampunk stuff for 1930 types. This is technology you're looking at. I see. But sometimes they're the eye of the tiger. And once they do, they're toast. I see. Your point here. I see motorbikes like that only when the cops. You know what you should give Jessica for her birthday if they do a sequel? Sure, what is it? Give her a motorcycle. Maybe she'll enjoy it. Are you sure? Positive? Well, I'll give her a motorcycle, alright? That way they'll make action figures of it. Like, think of all the merch you would want to make. Well, I'll give it a shot, but I'm not used to that kind of merch. But it's worth it. Well, it's such a sweet ride that we're going on this car. But still, why won't you let me drive? Because you need a license. And since I do, I'm doing the driving. Not because girls are better than boys. It's because you're a bit clumsy for a moment. So let me handle this. But I want to drive. I mean, pretty please. You will once you get a degree. Because your driving skills that I view are a bit anxiety and nevertheless reckless. You're saying that I'm clumsy? Yeah. Well, I did destroy Eddie's car after I escaped from being kidnapped. Well, Jessica didn't kidnap you. She only hit you so Doom doesn't get his golden hands on you. How about golden claws? Have you seen them lately? No. But still. Well, I guess that explains why Benny is good at driving even when he's disabled afterwards. You'll get a driving skill soon, but for now, let me handle this. I'm the cop, you're just the night witness. Well, I'm the detective here, so let me handle this too. You know, never mind. I'll just chill right there. Ooh, they got even a mirror. Hi, Raji Jr. It's me, your daddy-o. Do you really have a son named Roger Jr.? No, I'm just practicing in case I do get a son someday. You may not know when the outcomes are striking. But I just love looking at the mirror. Mirror, mirror on the car. Who's the fairest bunny of them all? The answer to your question, Roger, is Miss Hops over here. What? It's true. Okay, how is your mirror good at communicating? Because when you're attuned, it's all about focus. Yes, and I'll be good focus if you stop talking for a minute before you get us both crash. Especially when I'm entirely focused here. Sorry, I was just playing. Never mind. I'll just find a closest restaurant we can eat. Let's see, maybe here or that shrimp one. Anyone but shrimp because I don't want to eat those guys. They look friendly over here. Yeah, I've seen something like that before. But I'm pretty sure it wouldn't matter. Well, it's a nice lake we can see back there. Yeah, it has a better view than here. Well, that's one thing I want to do right now. Just get out of the city and see the sunshine and wide open spaces. And yet, there's few crowds along the way. Was that me? It's my stomach. I'm hungry. You know a nearest restaurant? Well, yes, I do. It could be in this directions or others. I'll navigate it for you. Really? Yeah. It's nice to have someone to chat with because I've been so lonely all this time. I have no one to look forward anymore. Roger, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I spent my life trying to find you, but I never did until now. You were looking for me, why? To get your autograph and have a handshake and maybe a hug. since I can't find you in theme parks no more. Well, that's what happens when in the future, one minute they assigned you to be someone special and iconic and quite valuable. Next thing they know, they disowned you for someone more extended. But let's face it, they'll never give me a sequel. I've been around for years and they almost forgot about me. Maybe because there's already another rabbit. Just not me, but someone else before us. Really, who? I don't know yet. But someday I will give you a sequel you deserve. But hopefully your actor doesn't pass away by this time. No, he won't. But if he do, maybe I'll find some other actors. Only those who admired me. They need to work on your accent and your jokes. Well, I'm losing my pranks now. Candy. Oh, my favorite. They got hot sauce, spices. Man, it's spicy with lemon. They got a lot of plants on the ocean, on the lake actually. You can still see the mountains on the other side. But still, how far is it to Puerto Vallarta? It can't be that long. About another mile from here, or at least 100 miles. I see. Well, Roger, whatever happens, I'll stick with you no matter what. You do that for me. As your biggest fan, I will give you your own sequel. And as for mine, well, I don't know how to postpone it, but I'm afraid if you can't beat them, join them. Well, I heard that one before. And I certainly can't beat you no matter what. But at least you still have something that I don't. Or really what? Your own ride. At least here at Anaheim. Well, they haven't shut it down for years and I almost had. But luckily I'm still number one. I wish your movie is better than mine. Oh really? Because unlike mine, your nemesis is much scarier and deadlier. Yeah, it does. But I don't see Doom that often anymore, except maybe during Halloween time, but I don't want to talk about it. Let's not. But we'll get used to it. Yeah, I wouldn't make a change for anything. No matter what. It'll be just you and me until the end. The end of the day. Yeah. But thanks for coming with me to Guadalajara. Anytime. But next time, let's take a cab instead of a plane. See how the road trip lasts. A very long time. Maybe.